You read the title right. Diego Pavia is going to win an MVP. Just probably not in the NFL. But if you actually watched him at Vanderbilt, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This dude could flat out play. He put up a 92.3 PFF grade, which would be top 5 in the country. 3,100 yards, 27 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. And he added nearly 500 rushing yards and 9 touchdowns on the ground. He was a Heisman finalist and led Vanderbilt to a 10-2 season. He didn't just play well, he transformed that program. He's an undersized quarterback listed at 6 foot by Vanderbilt, but he was measured at the Senior Bowl to be 5'9" and 7/8. I mean, you couldn't even give him that extra eighth, but he plays fast, aggressive, and creative. Off-script, backyard football type of player. That energy, that swagger, it made him electric in college. And yeah, it also made him quite controversial. You had him arguing with the fans after the games, the F the voters post, the F Indiana sign after Fernando Mendoza beat him out as a Heisman, Netflix clips of him going at other teams, pre-draft partying concerns. He leaned heavily into being the villain, and in college, that works. In the NFL, that scares teams. And that's why he ended up going undrafted in the 2026 NFL Draft. Even with the production, even with the tape, he lands with the Baltimore Ravens as a mini-camp invite. Couldn't even get a direct signing after the draft, but he did end up signing as an undrafted free agent, so good for him. But let's be honest about this situation. The quarterback one is Lamar Jackson, that's locked. And then behind him you have Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley, veteran Skylar Thompson, and then another rookie, Joe Fagnano, who stands at 6'4", 225 pounds, which would be the ideal height for a quarterback. So now Pavia is fighting uphill on size, age, and perception. He's just 5'9" in a league where linemen average at 6'5". And he's 24. He's 4 months younger than CJ Stroud, who's been in the league for 3 years. That margin for development, it's tight. And as a backup quarterback, teams don't just want talent. They want stability, consistency, professionalism. And Pavia's reputation? That's still a question mark. But here's where things get really interesting, because everything that hurt Diego Pavia in the NFL might make him perfect somewhere else. Here's what Pat McAfee had to say about Pavia's future.
Is Diego Pavia not the UFL blueprint that you would think for spring football? Big name, not scared to promote things at all. He can move, so he won't die back there. And if you look at some of the quarterbacks in the UFL, I don't know any of them.
No.
Got a 170th ranked quarterback potentially in the UFL.
Yep.
Or you got an older quarterback that's coming out of kind of his entire career. Or you potentially get a guy that hasn't been drafted, that still is free, has a name, can potentially get a few weeks out of him, and he can still get into the NFL, maybe with how he does in the UFL. This feels like kind of a home run situation.
If it doesn't work out in the NFL, is he not the UFL blueprint? And he's right. Because in the UFL, that chaos, that creativity, that personality, that's not a red flag. That's a feature. Imagine Pavia in the UFL, extending plays every down, talking trash, running, throwing, improvising, playing with that edge every single snap. He wouldn't just be good. He would be one of the most entertaining players in not just the UFL, but all of sports news. And let's be real, UFL executives are drooling at the idea of Pavia playing quarterback for them. Because not only is he a quarterback, but he's a storyline. He brings attention, viewership, energy. That league needs stars, and he is one. It's not crazy either. Guys like Doug Flutie made entire careers being undersized playmakers outside the NFL spotlight. Pavia fits that mold. If he doesn't make this roster, I don't think it's the end for him. There might be another shot. But in order for Pavia to comprehend making this change, he's going to need to humble himself. Because with that ego, I can already tell Diego Pavia does not want to play in the UFL. But that might be his only choice. So I really hope he comes around to the idea if he doesn't make the Ravens roster. But still, if you put him in the right league, the right system, where his personality actually adds value, Diego Pavia becomes something completely different. I'm talking highlight machine, fan favorite, face of the league type of player, the kind of guy who wins an MVP. So maybe the NFL isn't where his story peaks, but that doesn't mean it's over. It might just be getting interesting. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, there are plenty more like it. I posted a lot of other videos like this in the last couple weeks, so go check them out and let me know what you guys want to see next. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video like this. Ready?